President Donald Trump has never been one to shy away from bold ideas, but his latest statement has sent shockwaves through the political world. In a joint press conference with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, Trump announced his vision for the United States to take over the Gaza Strip, a move that could redefine America's role in the Middle East. But before we get into it, make sure you're subscribed to T's Secret Diary. We're your go-to source for daily, engaging content on all things Donald Trump news. Help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers by hitting that subscribe button now. Trump's proposal goes far beyond traditional diplomacy. He envisions the U.S. not just intervening in Gaza, but owning it, rebuilding it from the ground up, and turning it into a hub of economic growth. The U.S. will take over the Gaza Strip, and we will do a job with it too, Trump declared from the White House podium. We'll own it and be responsible for dismantling all of the dangerous unexploded bombs and other weapons on the site, level the site, and get rid of the destroyed buildings, level it out, create an economic development that will supply unlimited numbers of jobs and housing for the people of the area. This is classic Trump, a real estate mogul at heart, seeing Gaza as a problem that needs a business solution, not just a political one. Instead of endless war and destruction, he wants to build, to create something lasting that could bring jobs, stability, and prosperity to the region. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, a longtime ally of Trump, didn't dismiss the idea. In fact, he seemed intrigued. He has a different idea, and I think it's worth paying attention to this, Netanyahu said, suggesting that Trump's plan could be a historic turning point in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. For Israel, the goal has always been to ensure that Gaza never becomes a threat again. But Trump's proposal takes it to a whole new level, not just securing the area, but transforming it completely under U.S. leadership. While Trump says, "Everybody I have spoken to loves the idea," the reality is more complex. Regional leaders and Hamas have already rejected the idea of mass relocation, and taking direct control of Gaza would be an unprecedented move in modern U.S. foreign policy. But for Trump supporters, this is exactly why he should be back in the White House. He thinks big. He doesn't just talk about problems, he offers solutions. Instead of endless conflict and destruction, why not rebuild Gaza into something great? For millions of Americans who backed Trump in 2016 and 2020, this is a perfect example of why they love him. He doesn't play by the old rules. He's not afraid to take charge and find a way to turn a crisis into an opportunity. Skeptics argue that such a plan would be nearly impossible to execute. The political and military challenges of taking over Gaza are immense. The international backlash could be severe. But Trump is betting that his business-first approach to problem-solving could achieve what decades of diplomacy have failed to do. His track record? Well, he was the first U.S. president to broker historic peace agreements between Israel and Arab nations under the Abraham Accords. If anyone can shake up the status quo, it's Trump. Right now, this is just an idea, but an idea that could define Trump's potential 2024 campaign. Will he make it a core part of his platform? Will world leaders take it seriously? And most importantly, will the American people get behind it? One thing is for sure. Trump has once again proven that he's the ultimate disruptor. Whether you love him or hate him, you can't ignore him. What do you think? Could Trump's plan actually work? Or is this just another bold idea that will never become reality? Let us know in the comments.